Well, it all started with my mother-in-law in her kitchen here on Salt Spring in 1979.
Salt Spring is already a sweet-smelling island, and at Saltspring Soapworks, they're mixing up a new batch of scents every day.
We are a family business, and we are still very grassroots, and we sort of stick to that grassroots. We don't use chemicals, we don't use perfumes. We really keep to the natural, and like we say it, but we also do it, which is really important.
Over the past 35 years, Saltspring Soapworks has opened up 4 stores and ships bulk orders across North America.
We do it the traditional way. So we mix natural oils, sustainable palm oil, coconut oil, olive oil with lye and water. That turns it into soap. Then we add our essential oils and our spices.
For Gary, soap making is in his blood.
That's a family tradition, and originally it was done in Saskatchewan on the farm, just out of need, out of necessity, using the renderings that were available from dinner and the ashes from the wood stove, and that was the original way of making soap.
So obviously they're not using animal renderings and ashes anymore, but the process is still similar to the one Gary's grandmother used.
Start at 7 in the morning. My husband Gary comes in and weighs out the oils and gets it all cooking. From start to finish, it's about half a day, and then it's got to sit overnight.
Today we made seaweed scrub, so one of our most popular soaps, and we used vegetable oils with a lye mixture for the soap base, and then we added powdered seaweed and chlorophyll for color, and essential oils we added lavender, lemon, and rosemary pure essential oils today, and that was today's batch of soap. We use the cold process method, which is an ancient method. It keeps the oils at a lower temperature.
After the soap is poured into molds, it sits overnight and is cut into rectangles the next morning. Then it sits in the soap room for a month.
The skin is the largest organ on the body, and yet, do we take care of it? A lot of the times we're using soap, and it turns out it's not even soap. So what is it?
Most people are unaware that they're using a synthetic detergent bar, so most soap is not soap. Soap is just oils and the alkali mixture.
Our skin absorbs toxins as well as the good stuff very quickly. Its main job is to process and filter, and when it's not working properly, it puts a lot of strain on your other organs.
So how do they come up with so many sweet-smelling, sudsy selections?
We like to experiment a lot. We use a lot of essential oils. We try and source as locally as we can. We like to experiment and mix different blends together, and what we'll do is a test batch of soap. We'll take it to the Saturday market, and we'll do a whole season with that and see how well it's received and if people like it. And sometimes some of our best-selling soaps have come out of that and become our regulars.
But it isn't all sweet-smelling rosemary and lavender in the soap room.
We've done that a couple of times where we were like, this is going to be great, and then we're like, oh, this didn't work. Next.
Besides staying clean, what keeps the Quarring family in the soap business?
So this is about 300 bars of soap.
A really great thing is that you're making something every day, and we know our products are improving people's lives because they're good, natural, real products. So that feels good all the time knowing that.
Keeping it clean on Salt Spring Island, I'm Meg Cuthbert.